The lions in my sanctuary are not rescues. Basically, I wanted to secure their lives. I wanted to make sure that the lions that I had relationships with, no matter how good or bad they were, I had responsibility for them, and I had control over their lives till the day they died. And that was my mandate. It was really to give them a good quality of life in captivity. I'd say their lives are secured from any unknown destination.
Kevin Richardson started this sanctuary to protect his lions from a multi-million-dollar industry that he was once a part of, where tourists, many of them Americans, pay top dollar for the privilege of petting lion cubs.
Hi, cutie. Come see you.
The parks breed their lions constantly to ensure a supply of cubs year-round. But once the lions reach maturity, they are too dangerous to be near tourists. Places claim that their older cats are sent out to live the rest of their days in good homes.
Well, the question I have is, where are these good homes? Because I'd like to visit a few of those good homes myself, and maybe even some of my cats could go to these good homes. The reality is there aren't any.
This is where many of those cubs actually end up, in something called a canned hunt, where for prices up to $100,000, you can go into an enclosure and shoot a lion. It's entirely legal, but online videos from animal rights groups and hunting operations show how brutal it can be. An animal that has been petted and fed by humans since birth makes a pretty easy target. Chris Mercer runs a campaign to try to get canned hunting banned.
You put the lion into the enclosure, and then the hunter comes and shoots it and takes it out.
So essentially it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh, there's no skill involved at all. It's not hunting at all. Your canned lion hunter is actually a collector. He's not a hunter.
A collector of trophies.
He's a collector of trophies.
Most of the tourists who pay to play with cubs believe that they're helping the animals.
Whenever you pet a lion cub, you are directly enriching the canned lion hunting industry. And I hope that anybody watching this program takes this to heart.
What percentage of cubs in these facilities do you think end up in hunting operations?
Virtually all the cubs that are petted in this country are going to be shot sooner or later.
How do you know that?
Well, we know that there is no other market for adult lions other than the hunting industry. Lions eat meat. Meat's expensive. So every day that that huntable lion remains with the breeder is money lost. They have to get rid of it, and it's the hunting operation that takes it.
Really, the legacy for me would be the man, not who rolled around with lions, but the man who had an impact on seeing wild lion numbers increase. Because a lot of people just think that lions are doing very well and thriving in Africa. Most people around the world go, what, lion numbers have declined from 100,000 odd a couple of decades ago down to, some scientists argue 20,000, some say 30,000. That's a rapid decline. And considering that 50, 60, 70 years ago there were estimated to be about 350,000 lions, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, in future generations, I'm not going to see lions in the wild.